Dale Tanner from Ocean Grove. Welcome! Yeah!
G'day, Browny. How are you? Hello, everyone.
I keep forgetting we've got sound effects here, so I don't need to make my own ones. Mate, how you going?
Hey. I'm well, thanks, mate. It's really nice to hear your voice and see your face. I feel like I'm back at UNIFY already.
I know, like we need to hug with each other again, but virtual hugs and elbow things from a distance because of COVID and all that. Buddy, it's been a testing year for Ocean Grove. You put out Flip Phone Fantasy last March, and you haven't had the chance to play shows from it. You've played the new songs from it. How's it all being in Ocean Grove camp, and how keen are you to get back on stage again?
Look, I think we're just doing our best to remain positive about it all, as is everyone, in the situation right now. But I think, having the shows pushed back was definitely a little bit of a blow, but we just sort of took it in our stride and thought, well, there's probably a bigger picture to this, and it's kind of it'll all work out in the end. So we've just kept our chins up and kept working away behind the scenes to make sure that the OG train keeps moving, and we got plenty of special things to bring into the future, and a lot of exciting things to announce very soon. So a lot's been happening in the background, which has kept us really busy. So now we're good, we're happy, we're excited, and pumped for when we can finally play Flip Phone in the flesh.
And look, that's what we want to see from you, a band who's forward-thinking and keeping the momentum going. Like, we saw the lineup changes and this new album which came out, which absolutely thrills and kills, and all we want to do is just see you boys on stage again. And the best place to have that, I guess, will be UNIFY, because you boys have played so many times and you're ingrained. Not only are you a band that plays there, but you're a band who attends.
Yeah, I think this would be our fourth UNIFY, I believe. I'm correct in saying that, our fourth one. So it almost feels like our home away from home when it comes to gigs. And as you said, like even before we played our first one, I was definitely attending just as a punter, and the only times I sort of haven't been able to attend one was when we were on tour ourselves somewhere else, whether it was in Europe or something like that. Otherwise, I always try and make it down each year, and it's always a laugh riot, and always so many special memories. Definitely coincides with lots of fun memories of summer, being down there and playing UNIFY. So I have no doubt that this is going to be just as special.
And we've got questions coming through from chat. Everyone, if you've got something you want to ask, make sure you send it through all day today. Current question coming in, are you going to play your UFO cover, which you did for Like a Virgin? Do you reckon that might make it into the set list?
I mean, if we can get Sneaky Sound System down to jump on stage with this man, look, I think first and foremost, especially, given the fact we've never played Flip Phone Fantasy in its entirety, or a majority of those songs, that is our priority, allowing our fans to sort of hear those songs live, because as we all know, it's like we put the album out and we haven't even been able to play it once yet. So I think that's where the priority will be. But hey, if we get given a big enough set time, then we'll play whatever you ask for.
You never know what's going to happen with these things. I mean, the best thing about UNIFY is, like, you go in expecting something and your mind is completely blown by the vast array of bands you've got there. But also it's the camaraderie, because, Tonight Live, for example, Tonight Live and Friends, they brought out a whole bunch of people too. And I guess, if you've got your mates there and they're jamming to your songs and they already know, what's the chances of them joining you on stage? Like, it's like an open kind of slate for them to jump on board, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I mean, that's always been the vibe of UNIFY. I think, like, when we played last time, we had Kenny from Carnival hop up and play beers with us, like straight off the out of the gates. First song it was, I think, and I think that really set the tone for that show. But yeah, there's definitely plenty of sets that I've seen that go down, and it's not the kind of thing you can normally get away with at a normal show. I think there's something about the festivities of it all, and the fact that it brings, especially this year more than ever, brings all like Australian band mates together in the one place, and it does really feel like a celebration of the heavy music scene, more so than any other sort of gig that puts more focus on the headline or whatever. It sort of feels like a more of a collective effort, and I think that really shines when we get to do these sort of collaborations on stage.
And it's the camaraderie of getting everyone together again. Like, you were all in this this situation with gigs and all your plans, which have been stalled because of the last year. So you want to do something that, you know, kick starts the next year, which is the next era of the band. For those who have been asking about Flip Phone Fantasy, I've got a little birdie mentioning to us that apparently there's a very special repress or something like that on the way for the VCs or those who haven't got one yet.
Oh yeah, I prepared this one earlier. So tomorrow at I believe it is 9 a.m. we'll be dropping a fresh, hot repress of Flip Phone Fantasy. This is here we go. Drum roll. The official name for it is a zoetrope. I think that's how you pronounce it. But, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes. So how this works is it's kind of like back in the day how they used to have those Andy Griffith like books where you'd flip through the pages and it, this is kind of that idea. So you chuck it on the turntable and as it spins, I don't know if you can see it closely, but we've got
the phone flipping open.
Right, the phone opening and closing. So you can just be entertained for days. Just keep spinning the thing.
That's awesome.
200 of these. So, they are hot property. 9 a.m. tomorrow. So get in quick.
UNFDstore.com/Ocean Grove LFG. Let's effing go. Mate, it's only going to be a couple of more months until we finally get to see this. What's Ocean Grove got planned for the rest of the year? What are you guys doing behind the scenes that we should know about?
We're definitely, this whole time we've been working on a bunch of new music, which is super exciting. As for how much and when fans can hear new tunes, I don't have and can't reveal that just yet. However, I can confirm that a lot of music is being worked on, and I'm super pumped for this new phase of OG. And definitely UNIFY. I'd love to think that at least one or two new bangers will be in some form on display, because I know we've done some cheeky reveals and stuff in the past. So maybe it would be something along those lines.
It's funny you mentioned that. Before we see you out, we need to talk about the ask for the anthem little cheeky thing that Ocean Grove did, which was such an Ocean Grove thing to do, and not a lot of people know about this. So we'll do that before you head off out of here. We'll check out some of the questions we've got here. So my Mikey Matt said, "Oh no, my bank account can't handle this." Talking about the vinyl, we're all in that situation now where we're chucking everything we can on our credit card. So that's a bit hard. We've got there. Will there be any collaborations or features on the new Ocean Grove record that coming from Deaf Boys?
Well, I don't know if that's like better to just keep as a downright surprise. I mean, we haven't done any collabs for a while, so you'd think time is due. So maybe I'll just leave it at that.
Ooh, okay. Anticipating what you guys have next. Busman152 a little bit earlier on wanted to know, what song are you most excited to play live for the first time from Flip Phone?
Oh, I mean, probably a couple, and they're the bookends of the album. Like I'm really excited just for that moment where the opening track, Superstar, sort of samples can come on and we can just come out, and I think the energy of that track will just will be so crazy to experience live. I think it has a really good sort of jump pace to it, so I can just imagine the whole crowd really getting into that. I mean, I'm really excited for the sing-alongs to a song like Sense Again and Shimmer, and then I'm really excited to play Freaks as well. That's one of my favorites off the album.
Gotta admit, I'm looking forward to Sunny when we actually get some sunshine down there too, because what better opportunity do you have to sing along to Sunny when the sun's shining right behind you? I mean, even if it's raining, stuff it. Like, we'll sing along because we want this. We need this so badly.
That's it. It's all about the mentality, isn't it, Browny? You know, whether it's raining or sunshine, it's always sunny in our outlook.
Absolutely. Now, we teased it before, so we need to go into detail about this. When you guys were at UNIFY, you actually teased your song for the very first time, and it wasn't a situation of playing it on stage. It was a situation of playing it between sets, and no one knew. No one knew this was happening.
Yeah. So we got up in the DJ tower. And yeah, overlooking the whole crowd, and it was, I think, it was before maybe the last set of the night, maybe before Under Oath went on to play, and we got to spin. It was the first time it had ever been sort of broadcasted anywhere, and we hadn't announced that we were doing it. Just chucked it in between party songs, and it was pretty funny seeing how people, like, you don't really get that opportunity to experience in the flesh how people respond to one of your songs, like without any kind of bias, you know, sort of show to someone when you're in like close company and they might say, oh, yeah, it's good, but they really think it's trash. You know, you could actually see some people walking off, not paying attention. Some people just like nodding along, dancing along without even realizing. I swear there was one person at the front that was like mouthing the words as though they knew the song already. And that can't be possible. Somehow this person's traveled back in time or from the future.
There's the evidence right there of time travel. What people don't know is we actually have footage of this to show, like the moment that you guys took to this stage. So, Dale, we're going to wrap up our time with you. We can't wait to see Ocean Grove returning to UNIFY Gathering in 2020. Mate, it's been way too long. All the best with the rest of the year. And, mate, we can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Been a pleasure. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers. You.